Glad you're with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Boston Red Sox and the Milwaukee Brewers. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about set to go now. And on the hill in this one, Freddie Peralta.
Well, you can see his whip is a little above the league average, not the base. Stay in that windup instead of the stretch. And when he does allow base runners, be able to throw a pitch, he's going to get a swing and miss, get out of the inning so that a base hit doesn't do more damage and put his team behind the 8 ball.
Foul ball there. The wind of the pitch. That one fouled off. Oh, 2 now. Out towards left center. Frelick has a beat on it. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. Here's a check of the Red Sox lineup, put together by manager Alex Cora. A lot of bat-to-ball skill in this offense, Chris. Very tough outs all over the place, and they're sporting the best team batting average in the league right now.
Well, clearly they're good hitters, Boog, but I'll tell you from experience, when you're on the other side of the field, you look at these players and you just say, man, this team is lucky, because you feel like your team hits balls like that and they just don't find the holes that they seem to find. So I think it's a combination of being really good hitters, but also being lucky, and that's what this game is all about.
Now it's Devers at the plate, and that one fouled off. And the righty deals. On the ground, right side, into the outfield, base hit. They get it in quickly, so first and second now, 1 out. And the streak lives on. He keeps getting closer and closer to the record. There isn't a pitcher in the league who can solve him right now.
It's absolutely amazing, Boog. It seems there's no end in sight, and this is transcending baseball. We're talking almost 2 straight months with a hit every game. To get this close to the record, I want to see this thing happen, and it brings the kind of excitement to the sport that very few records do.
2 on, 1 out. Pitch misses, and now it's even 1-1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Two now. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Rafaela over at second. Devers at first. 1 gone. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And a pitch. And another ball.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
2-2.
Dive, and he's got it from his backside. There's one to first, not in time. Great effort there.
What an acrobatic play right there. Knocks it down, throws from the seat of his pants, and just looks like he's playing in the backyard. He makes it look really easy.
Here's O'Neal Cruz. He's sitting on 99 career homers. We'll see if this is the moment to notch number 100. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Right-hander kicks, deals. Foul ball, it stays 0-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
2 outs. That one the other way, and it stays fair. 1 run's in, and that's a 2-out double.
And that hit carries a little extra meaning, Boog. It keeps his hitting streak going. He is dialed in at the dish right now.
I don't think there's a more confident hitter in all of baseball right now. Looks like he's expecting a knock every time he steps to the plate. And with 2 down, the Red Sox. The early lead. Here's Bobby Dahlbeck. There's a swing and a drive. Frelick ranging back. Bang! Bobby Dahlbeck blasts one out. That's career homer number 149. And they add on. It's 4-0.
With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient and waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Base is empty with 2 away. Here's the left fielder, Roman Anthony.
And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability.
Base hit.
Per game in his last 5.
Fastball for a strike.
Well, they're really running up the pitch count in this first inning. Lots of confidence from this team that is perhaps the hottest in baseball right now.
Lifted in the air down the left side. Frelick snags it on the run. But 4 runs score in the inning. 3 coming right here on the 3-run homer. It's now a 4-0 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here at American Family Field. And today's starting pitcher, Paul Skeens.
Well, he's put together a really nice season on the mound. ERA in the low 3s. Very respectable when you consider guys are looking to do damage. They're not trying to just walk and hit singles. They're trying to hit homers and draw walks and score runs. So when you have a guy that can limit the other team from scoring more than a few runs, that's really tough to beat game in and game out.
Up now for Milwaukee, Christian Yelich. That catches the top part of the zone. 0-1. And
That's
ball 1.
1-1.
Swings through that one for strike 2. Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball. 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
Some high cheese for strike 3.
Man, there was no deviating from the fastball right there. He just kept coming after him with it. Here it is. Hit it if you can. And he just couldn't find a way to put it in play.
Number 20, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Swing and a miss, 98 on the gun.
No ball, 2 strikes.
The pitch. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? Double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
2 down, nobody on. Left side. Over to Dahlbeck. And Milwaukee is set down in order. Brewers go down quietly. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. And we're back. Top of the second. And now Hunter Goodman. Goodman will handle the catching duties in this one. 26 years old. And he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
So the lineup flips over, and stepping in for Boston, Jackson Holliday. Hard ground ball, base knock. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Back-to-back base hits. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Here's the center fielder, Cedane Rafaela. And a foul ball. That one hammered, but pulled foul.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
Misses. It's a strikeout.
Take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Here's Rafael Devers. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike. Finds its way through, base hit. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only one away. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Here's Tyler O'Neill. And a foul ball. Turned on, but foul wide of third. All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. Got him swinging.
It gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a two-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. With all of the emphasis.
Swinging a deep drive. This one's got a chance. Way back there, and boom goes the dynamite. He flexes his power with that swing. His 37th homer of the year. And they boost their lead. It's 8-0. Siggy, that's a special one. His 100th career home run.
Man, 100 career homers. Pretty impressive. So a great job here of staying within himself. You know that if you get a knock, you're going to drive in a couple. So stay focused on that. Well, he does more than just a knock. It's the grand slam to drive in for. Really good job at the plate.
And here comes the Brewers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. That does it for Freddie Peralta. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. On the mound now, Brandon Woodruff.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. It seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
So digging in, Bobby Dahlbeck. He's already homered in this game. That one finds the corner, and it's 0-1. Sliced hard, but foul. And the right-hander deals. Foul ball, still 0-2. Backed off the plate that time. 4 runs already in the frame. Here at the top of the second. Next offering misses. And that's ball 2.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
Line drive. And that's down. A base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Another multi-hit game for him. He's been really hot lately. Recognized the break on that pitch early, and that allowed him to keep his front shoulder in. You know, it's easy to bail on those front door breaking balls, but a great job right there, letting it travel, then unloading a nice balanced swing.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. Fraley makes the grab on the run. Boston picks up 4 on the grand slam. It's now an 8-0 game.
Gotta make this life go paradise, so I go paranormal like paradise. But my mojo right.
bottom of the inning. And here's the first baseman, Mark McGuire. Skis back to work. That smash towards center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away. Jonathan India to play.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up he'll find a hole.
That's to third. Devers zips it across. Already 2 out here in the that one ripped. Anthony brings it in, and that is that. Gone in order are the on to the third inning, and here is Luis Angel Acuna. The pitch outside. Woodruff, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a 2-seamer, a changeup, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve. Fraley makes the catch, and there's one down. Hunter Goodman up next for the Red Sox. Hard ground ball, base knock. So now back to the top of the order.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Holiday jumps out of the way of ball 1. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Suzuki hauls it in, and there's 2 away. Now the number 2 hitter, Cedane Rafaela, 1 for 2. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. So 2 on with 2 away. Rafael Devers up next for the Red Sox. Fastball for a strike. First and second, 2 down here in the second game of the series. Right through there for a strike.
Well, he left that changeup up. Got away with one there, and he'll take it, but doesn't want to make that mistake again.
The pitch. Up and in, and the count is 1-2.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
And another ball. That one to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Boston strands a pair as the lead. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Down the left fielder, Sal Fraley. Fastball for a strike. 0-1. And delivers outside. All right, Chris, when you talk about great logos, the Milwaukee Brewers, the M and the B that form a glove, not everyone even realizes that it's an M and a B with that glove. They started using it in 1978 and have been using it a lot more recently. It's a great logo, Chris.
Yeah, Boog, I remember as a kid, my brother had that ball cap, and I would just kind of borrow it. Some would say steal it, but it was just such a cool-looking logo. I had no idea until years later that that's what was hidden on the inside of it, that M and that B, but very, very cool.
If you're playing right now, tweet out, I was this many days old when I found out the Brewers glove logo is an M and a B. Hashtag MLB the show. Because I guarantee you there are people playing right now that had no idea there was an M and a B in that logo.
That's a great point.
Low throw, and he can't dig it out. And now the catcher comes up to him. Jefferson Carroll. That's a strike. 0-1. I think it's one of the best all time. An art student at UW-Eau Claire created it. It is super creative, and I think one of the better logos we have in the sport. He goes down looking.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. You got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count. Just a horrid bat.
Back to the top of the Milwaukee order. Next for the Brewers, Christian Yelich. On the ground to first, into the outfield, base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Now it's the shortstop. That one close, ruled a ball. And that is ball 1. Hit hard, base hit. Coming home. The relay, safe. First and second with 2 outs. Seiya Suzuki, the next to hit. This one popped up right side. Settles under this one. And that ends the inning. They get a run on 3 hits, no errors. Back here in Milwaukee as we go to the top of the 4th. Now it's the power speed combo. Tyler O'Neill. Fought off foul. Yo 1. Pulls that one foul. And there's a ball.
That two-seam fastball is usually coupled with a slider away, and when a hitter's conscious of the pitch in, it's hard for him to cover middle away, and that's where a pitcher can really finish off that batter.
Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. O'Neill Cruz up next for the Red Sox. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0 balls, 1 strike.
In the air, left field. Frelick after it. They got it for out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Bobby Dahlbeck now at the plate. And that one is lifted in the air. Mitchell going after it and makes the grab. And that'll do it. Bottom 4, and now the first baseman, Mark McGuire. High fly ball down the left field line. Anthony drifts towards it, reaches for it, but it's foul. Kicks and deals. Strike 2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And 1 gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
McMahon in the box with 2 gone. And takes a look at a called strike. Late on that fastball.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound. Going, yeah, we in goal mode. Going, yeah, we in goal mode.
Yeah, we in goal mode, never going slow-mo.
Going.
Back here at American Family Field. Top 5, John Shelby with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Roman Anthony. And here it comes. Foul ball.
You know, these Red Sox really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
That one not close. Now 1-2. to 96 to record the punch-out. Luis Angel Acuna up next for the Red Sox. Ball one there. Acuna measures 5 feet 8 inches, 180 pounds, and he's driven in double-digit runs over his last 10 games. Gets to it with a slide, fires to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Just so impressed with the movement on that play. Footwork was excellent. The arm strength was there, and of course, the most important part was getting the out.
So stepping in for Boston, Hunter Goodman. Swinging a deep drive. This one's got a chance. Way back there, and boom goes the dynamite. He sends a rocket to left, and they tack on to their lead. It's 9-1. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and now Jackson Holliday. To the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. The Red Sox pick up a run on the homer, and they're starting to run away. It's now 9-1. You're dialed. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Up now for Milwaukee, Sal Fraley. There's a swing and a miss.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off.
Well, he's showing some pretty dominating stuff out there in this one, not just in terms of swing and miss, but also in terms of command. You know, all the strikeouts, they kind of speak for themselves, but when you don't walk anyone, you're demonstrating that you have the confidence in your abilities to truly go right after opposing batters.
Got it. And now 2 gone.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. It doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy in the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
And now it's going to be Jefferson Carroll. 2 outs, base is empty. Just missed.
Ball. 1-1.
Two outs. Just missed.
It's a good take.
Swings and misses. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nobody left for Milwaukee. They trail it big. It's 9-1. And we're back. Top 6. And now the center fielder, Cedane Rafaela. Not even close there. And it's 1-0. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Next offering is in for a strike. This to third. McMahon whips it to first. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. Devers now. He has, as they like to say.
Let me guess, Boo. Light tower power?
That's right. Suzuki snags it. And there are 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Tyler O'Neill up next for the Red Sox. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Back here in Milwaukee, bottom of the 6th inning, and now the DH, Christian Yelich. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen.
1-1.
But you got to take what he's offering that day.
Yeah. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and a miss.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Fires over to first. Yelich out on the play.
Good fade and sinking action in that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Here's the shortstop at the plate. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Out to short, Holiday. On to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Suzuki stands in now and watches strike 1. Big swing and a miss.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
And down on strikes. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. All set for the start of the inning. And the batter now, O'Neill Cruz. And first offering is fouled off. The wind of the pitch. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Left-hand hitter waits. That one way outside. And the count 1-2.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
Ground ball right side. India over to first in time. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. Bobby Dahlbeck digs in now. Fouled off left side. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. McGuire pulls that one down. 2 down. 2 outs. Base is empty. Here's the left fielder, Roman Anthony. And it's fouled away. The Red Sox up big in this one here in the top half of inning number 7. Way high there. 1-1. Right side, and he picks it up and he'll put it in his pocket.
Well, 2 outs and a chance to put up a 0 on the scoreboard here, and that's not something that's come easy for this staff in this one.
And a swing and a miss, and that's that. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Set for the last half of the 7th, and here's the first baseman, Mark McGuire. Fastball for a strike.
Notice how they're swinging too early or too late. That's a timing problem. They need to guess right on a few of those pitches, and I mean make an educated guess.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And a quick out number 1.
Wow, short work to send it back in to start the inning, and no messing around either. All 3 pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom of the 7th. In for a strike, and it's 0-2. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Over to Dahlbeck, and a couple of quick outs.
Yeah, I'm looking at his body language, and he just doesn't seem like things are in sync, and the ball's just not coming off his bat the way it did earlier in the regular season.
McMahon, now the box comes up empty with a swing there. On the ground, Dahlbeck. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Here's the second baseman, Luis Angel Acuna. Left field. Frelick has a beat on it. Corrals it. And there's one down.
He was all over that first pitch fastball, but just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
In the air, left field, down the line. Frelick calls it in, 2 away. So the batting order turns over. Jackson Holiday will hit next. And a foul ball. That breaking ball is in for a strike, and quickly it is 0-2. The shortstop takes the ball. The 1-2. On the ground, out to short. Third out. Sal Frelick up now for the Brewers. And first offering is fouled off. So he's back out to begin the 8th. Been a really nice outing for him so far, Singy.
He's thrown the ball really well. Kept hitters off balance, and he's been very efficient with that pitch count. But at this point, even though it's been relatively low, you start keeping an eye on it to make sure that he doesn't have any fatigue and injure himself.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. One gone here.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Mitchell, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Ground ball to the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Here's the catcher, Jefferson Caro. And that's in there at the knees. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 0-2. And that's downed away. Here comes the pitch. On a line, base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds it second with 1 gone. And now it's Christian Yelich. And that's a little bit high. Ball 1. Swings through that one for strike 1.
1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Holiday to second, and it's a double play to end the inning. This one pretty well decided at this point. 9th inning coming up. It's the Red Sox 9 and the Brewers 1. And stepping in for Boston, Cedane Rafaela. Woodruff back to work. Fly ball down the line. Frelick makes the play, and there's 1 down. And it's Rafael Devers in the box. And first offering is fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away. All Red Sox in this one. Liner caught it second.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Frelick makes the catch, and that'll do it. No run. And the batter will be the shortstop. And he deals. Swing, and he breaks his bat. Acuna tosses to first. 1 out, bottom of the 9th.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the 9th inning.
Suzuki stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. And there's a ball.
That's a ball.
You just don't see it that much anymore. A guy being this efficient and getting this deep into the game.
I wonder if he's going to be able to close it out. There's just something about that ninth inning. But being at under 100 pitches, he's still got plenty of fuel left in the tank.
And the 3-0 finds the zone. Ground ball left side. Over to Dolbeck, and they're down to their last out.
Well, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough, got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
McGuire in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Good looking fastball right there. Surprised he didn't take a rip at that. I think he got locked up a little bit.
Inside, just missed. And a pitch. That one off the mark, and that's ball 2.
2 balls,
Well,
1
a
strike.
very impressive outing so far. His command has been a big part of it. Even when he misses outside the strike zone, which is exactly what a pitcher wants.
Skeens is just 1 strike away. Hard on the ground to first. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
It seemed like from the first pitch of this ball game, this guy was going to get it done. A quality start, who knew he'd throw a complete game and get the victory. But an excellent job of continuing to just throw what the catcher put down. He navigated through this ball game, a jam here, a jam there, but ultimately it was an outstanding outing.
9-1 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Schaub. Thanks for joining us.
So free. That young boy with no parachute. He looks a lot like me, like me, like me, like me, like me. Someone save him. I can tell you my pride was never